Hey everybody, happy May 17th. Where are we at?
Fishers.
Okay, yeah, we're in Fishers. And we just came from a high school band concert. I'm telling y'all, it was one of the most amazing. I kid you not, just because our grandson was in it, that's not why it was amazing. It was amazing. But I mean, these kids got down. I hadn't heard adults play this good. All kind of style of music, Jamaican music and some, what do they call it, fusion music. And you'll probably see a video here.
It just had a huge
all these kids were
percussion
good.
section.
Yes, advanced percussion in high school. Are you kidding me? But anyway, just had to get on here and share a little bit about the way we got here. Yes, we took a vehicle, but time change, okay? First, this is like about 3 o'clock. We left, went to my mother's, stayed there for a minute, and then started the car, but we couldn't start the car.
We didn't start the car. The car didn't start.
It didn't start. It's like, okay, well, at least we're at Mama's driveway, but the car won't start. And we had a networking event over in Indianapolis. It's about maybe 20 minutes away from where we are now. But we got the word that we would have the concert. It was going to be 7. Then last minute changes because there were so many things going on with the bands and the different departments in the band. They changed it to 6. We didn't get that notice until after we got to our networking event, which it took us a while to get to since we weren't able to start our car because the wheel locked. And so I go to the AI and I said, okay, how do you unlock the wheel, X, Y, Z, yada, yada, yada. And it showed us how to do it, but it's a whole lot of remote, back and forth. We finally got the car started, heading on 69 South to Indianapolis, and then ended up in the biggest traffic jam. I mean, it's like, you're not supposed to have traffic jams in this spot, right? And there was popos everywhere. I say popo, I watch a lot of Medea, all right? But the police and all kind of things going on, and they said it was a wreck or a pileup, and then it was actually a longer pileup on the other end of 69 going north. I said, oh, Waze didn't show us that. So don't always believe what the GPS will tell you, because sometimes it misses stuff. But I said, oh my gosh, it looked like there's a concert at Rudolph Music Center or something. But anyway, we finally got to Indianapolis about, we were supposed to be there at 4 according to the GPS. We didn't get there till like 5. And then we found out that the concert was at 6 instead of 7. So we did a lot of quick networking, gave out our QR code to our YouTube channel, told them we'd be doing this video. So y'all that are watching this, thank you so much for going to our YouTube channel and subscribing and hitting the bell. So y'all do that right quick. But as we were networking, we had to do some speed networking because we didn't know that the time had changed until like after we got to the place we were going to be to network. Thought we'd be there till 6:30. No, concert's at 6:30. So I said, all right. So Kenny's networking, and I want him to tell his story, then I'm going to tell mine.
Well, I just met a guy, and we got to talking, and he said, "Oh, you guys, you do travel," and he said, "Well, can you do groups?" I said, "Well, yeah, we do travel. We do groups.
Yes, sir.
We do groups." Told him basically we do like I was telling him about the diamond tours and the bus, and how fun that was, being able to sit up on the bus and actually relax and not have to drive. And a lot of senior citizens. Hey, I finally admitted I was a senior citizen.
Ooh, but anyway, to get them discounts, y'all.
So and then talking to him, he said, that's the only groups you do? I said, no, we do group cruising. If you want to do group cruising, we can do that too. We can set all that up.
For fundraisers as well.
And
y'all just don't know.
Then we just talked a little bit more, just sitting there chatting. Yeah. And he was telling me about what he does in his business. And basically, he does a lot of video work. And he does basically from home. He sets things up himself. And then he was telling me about a good friend of his in Texas.
Yes.
That he was traveling back and forth and working with him. And he says, yeah, I drive back and forth. I'm traveling back and forth. And I said, okay, so that means you're traveling. And I say, I guess you probably like to save some money if you can. And he said, well, yeah, I'd always like to save some money.
Total stranger,
said,
y'all.
Okay.
Total stranger.
Now, okay, he said, can you help me do that? I said, well, yeah. We have this thing called the Vortex. Of course, now, he had his phone, and I had him scan my phone because we had QR. That is QR.
It's called a QR code, baby.
Yeah, we had a QR code. And I said, now, you get this QR code, and you'll be able to go to our site. You don't have to write anything down. You just automatically pull it up. And I said, now, when you pull it up, there's a place there where it tells you about a vortex. I mean, if you want to save more money, I said, now, we can get you where you can save more money, get you this vortex. I said, now, the vortex is only going to take about 40 seconds to give you a presentation.
That's it.
And he said, well, I'll pull it up right now. And so he insisted on pulling it up right now, and all he needed to do was pull it up and put in his first name and his last name and his email.
And it had to be his government name, because it's a for real site. It's a for real global site.
So, and then created password.
Which is simple.
And so he did that, and I told him, I said, now after you create your password, it's going to send the email to your email address. You got to go there and verify it so it knows you are you, and there's nobody else.
It's secure and passcode protected. Like you can't get in unless you fit in.
And so he goes there and he goes in. I said, now, when he opened it up, I said, you look at that. I said, you know what that is? He said, oh, a booking engine.
Yes.
I said, yeah, that's your vortex.
That's what it is.
It's the booking engine. I said, now, I'm going to tell you like I always tell people. Most people want to save money. And I tell people, do some comparison shopping. I said, I know because you've been booking travel for yourself back and forth, and you use booking engines, so you understand that. You understand Orbis and Expedia and Travelocity and all those. I said,
ain't but two, Expedia and Priceline. Everything else is an offshoot.
So I told him, I said, hey, you go there and price a hotel or price a cruise, then go back to your vortex, price the same identical thing. Your vortex will save you money.
Up to 40% more than what he sees on the public sites.
So
yeah. And he was excited.
He was excited.
He was.
He couldn't wait. He said, well, I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna go through all these things. So, we're always sharing with people, and we try to help people save money and educate people. We're not just trying to cram something down people's throats.
Now, let me tell you about my experience, okay?
Oh,
ooh, Jesus, I should have been on Congress.
All kinds of people. You meet all kinds of people.
But me and Miss Crockett would have had a good time talking about this one, okay? First of all, y'all know that we're in the state of Indiana, and I don't know if it makes any difference or not, but there's about 9% what they call African American / original Hebrew, whatever you want to call it, is of us. And I'm going around tables, I'm speed networking, right? And so I'm going in there like I'm having the party, which that's kind of what I do. That's the way I've kind of been since high school, getting out and just saying, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you're here. And so there was two in particular people, and I don't know if it's just Indiana, the water, the air, I don't know what it is. But people look at you like, first of all, in a majority state where most of them don't look like you, they think you're trying to ask them for something. No, I'm not trying to ask for anything. I'm trying to find out who you are, what you do. Now, I told them the story about the car breaking down and all that, and how we didn't get there until, whenever, and then how the family member said, oh, the concert's an hour sooner than what we thought it was. Okay. So, and there, I'm just talking, I'm sharing my story. As a writer, I share my story, all right? And the book's coming out real soon, for real. This time it is, there's so much things going on, but anyway, y'all who know me, y'all know what's been going on the last 2.5 years with me and my health. But here's the deal. I go up to this one gentleman. Well, one lady, she was I guess she did spa travel. I said, well, that's cool, but I never got a chance to know that because she didn't have a business card. And guess what else? She didn't have her phone. So she couldn't scan it. So I went on to the lady next to her. And so she was sitting there. They was talking. And I, told her, pulled up my QR code. I said, here, we're going to do a video. We're going to actually put it on the website that we have. And, it sure is sunny. Anyway, I love the sun. Woo, love the sun. But here's the deal. Here's what happened. I came up to this one gentleman. I was talking to another gentleman. I said, hey, how you doing? Sorry to crash your party, but I'm going to interrupt your moment here right now because I just want to let you know. And I told them about the car and they were cool. But then this one gentleman, Caucasian gentleman, he didn't have a business card. He was just kind of there. Some folks are just there for the snacks. Let's be real, okay? Thank you, Ryan, Henry, and Carly, and all y'all that did the thing with the Indiana Small Biz, Inspire Small Biz, yeah. I'm just sharing, and y'all who know me know I'm like this all the time. Well, cut to the chase. Before I even open my mouth good, he says, well, I'm not interested. I said, excuse me? I did. Excuse me? And told a stranger, not trying to be sociable, nothing. And it's like, I said, okay, well, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to ask you for anything. I'm just trying to share my story and let you know that because we don't have time to actually get to know each other because of all the schedule flip-flop and the changes and the car breaking down and all that stuff, I just want to share with you our YouTube channel link. And so you can go there and subscribe, take a look at it. And he says, not interested. I said, hold up. Sir, first of all, it doesn't matter to me whether you go to our website or not. It really doesn't. This gentleman here, you know, he gave me his first and last name. The man was talking to him, who was next to him. And I was getting a little frustrated, but I said, Jesus, take the wheel. It's about to come down. I said to him, listen, we all are one humanity. There's no black. I was feeling this bad, y'all. I was feeling it strong. I said, there's no black, there's no white, there's only one blood, okay? And we're all here to help each other. So for you to say you're not interested, you don't even know what I do, you don't know who I am. And I was going to share a motivational story out of this whole experience. So the motivational story was, and then he had to turn around and talk about my hair. I said, what? I mean, inside. He said, because he was still a little embarrassed, you know, because I told him he knew definitely that I was a child of God, all right? And I was not backing down. And I said, you know what? We are just here to share information with you if you want to know it. I don't care if you go to the website or not. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to push anything. So here's what I told him. I said, if you want to, fine. If you don't, fine. And the other gentleman behind me, he's taking notes. He said, oh, betterthandonuts.com. I can remember that. You know, this is the guy he's sitting with. And my whole story was, to those of you who are watching this, to those of you who were at the Northside Event Center in Indianapolis on 71st Street, I'm thanking you for, first of all, watching this, and I also thank you for looking at our website. But I'm also letting you know that whatever it is that gets you down, whatever darkness comes in your life, whether it be a person, whether it be an event, whatever it is, I just want y'all to know that if you just keep moving forward, you can punch through, you can push through, you can go through, and you can rise up, and you can conquer that. Because one person said, well, I had a lot of crazy things happen to you today. I said, you know, it's all working together for good. And we met who we were supposed to meet, because like a good friend from way back said, just get one, and God will bring those things to you. And that's my motivational message. God will bring things to you if you wait, if you acknowledge him. And just don't try to always be all about you, all about yourself. Everything that you do should be in service to other people. And if you're not in service to other people, why are you here? That's all I got to say. So again, thank you again, Ryan and Carly, Henry, and the Inspire Small Biz. Thank you for those who are watching this. Thank you. I'll see you at the next time. I think we're going to be in Muncie, actually, on the 5th of June. Right, not too far from where we live. So thank you, Ryan. We appreciate you. We love you. Your daughter is beautiful. Little baby got a whole lot of teeth right now, you know, so she be chomping on some stuff for 4th of July, I'm sure. But you know what?
What?
We are
Ken and Cynthia Reed.
Better than donuts.com. Catch you later.